Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? If I knew back then what I knew right now, I'd be on right now. I'm the nigga right now. I'm the nigga right now. Get your bitch right now. Since you want it right now, getting litty right now. Wanna text me right now. Outside right now. Please do not get in my face. You know that I'm riding no whip. I just needed my space. I drink it straight with no chase. Love when you making that face. Living out a suitcase. Annie, are you okay? I fuck you good the long way. Watch how you talking to me. 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 Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six?
She's a keeper, legs like Serena, strong like Xena, turn into a screamer. She's a dancer, money from Atlanta. She's a cancer, phone ring, no answer. I'm getting litty, mixed dirty with the fana. My life a movie, I always got a camera. I'm at Cabana, she sucking my banana. Ooh, na-na. If we never met, I'm there right now. Put a bullet in my hair right now. Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Talking but you don't fight. Ooh, nah, about a new life. Even when I'm wrong, you know I'm still right. On another level, reach a new height. I used to hit the block just to know why.
Okay.
For my gun mind.
Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Have you ever seen a snowfall in the six?
It's popping, people. What's good? Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. Hope everyone's blessed. Everyone's safe. Yo, the ending was crazy. let's just hop right into it. I want to wait for a couple more people to get here, but I didn't dislike the chapter. I felt like this is the chapter most people will think I would dislike. It's just Androssi. You're in the way. But again, I get what he was doing there. So I'm not like, I'm not mad at it because she just cares about the man. So she's like, bro, if he gets in a situation that's sticky enough, I'm going to use Bong Bong to teleport me and the guy that I like out of harm's way, right? I don't think it was her not being able to leave the area. I think she was just worried about Bam. You know, she cares about him, right? So I think what SIU wanted to do was use Androssi as like the thing that's holding him back from being able to go all out, in a sense. You know, like in Dragon Ball when they're like, huh, Krillin, you're in the way. It's like, huh, guys, Goku can't go all out. They fly away. Like that's what he needs. That's what he needs. But we got 37 people in here. Ooh, we got a new member, LD. Oh, I don't wanna butcher this. Estruye? I don't know. I'm sorry. LD, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Welcome to the gang. I actually have to start making sure I put the members only videos out early. I remember that, but I really do appreciate it. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Catch up to the comments. And it was mind-blowing year. Music knows. Dude, ain't no way the end of this chapter may have confirmed the out there theory I had in the back burner. A lot of people have been thinking about this V stuff, and I dismissed it, so now I feel dumb. Like, what did I not see? What did I not see? Here, the last chapters are getting wild, indeed. Ju V Grace. I made it. Yes, you did, Han. She looked good though. She did look good. She did look good. He knew what he was doing with the camera work and that in those panels. At least her bong bong is useful against rankers. It is. That item is really good. Like, it's mad powerful. Like, it gets the job done. And she utilizes it pretty well. I still remember the time she's like, I feel like it'll work better if I do this. She did her little instant transmission. But yeah, welcome to the LeBam James. I get his intention, but I don't like his execution. I feel it. Hey Naya, lol. I'm on my way home, but my mind is still reeling. I get it. Do we care at all about Korea things? Yeah, send it. Well, it's been a while. Let's do it this week. Send me the link. Naya, check Ace quickly. Don't show it though. All right. Is it unhinged? Checking my Discord real quick. Apes. Central Hub. I could show this. I could show this. He knew what he was doing. He knows there's gonna be some type of freaky frog. Just like, whoa, what did I do? I don't know what I just did to my thing. Never mind. That was weird. Try again. There you go. Yeah, you did. She backside. Oh, Kaiba. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. I really do. Everything helps, man. I thought about every penny, every dollar, it all helps. It all goes somewhere. It all helps. But just remind me if I forget to do the stupid because I need to start putting my things not on private and members only so you can get it early. I gotta remember to do that. Just remind me. Is the theory that Bam is V? It's either Bam is V, V put his essence or his power or his personality or something inside Bam's body to be awakened or something. Maybe Arlene and V hated Jihad and the 13 other warriors so badly they did some spell. I'm not entirely sure what your perspective is and where your head, how you're wrapping your head around it, but I never really bought into I just thought V was probably maybe still alive or the truth about him self-deleting was untrue. I never fed into the theory. So now I'm trying to remember everything everyone's ever told me so I can wrap my head around what's going on, but I'll probably make a video on it specifically, just give my personal perspective. Oh man, I'm so tired of getting more questions and answers. That part I get. I feel you. Because even the stuff he added with the administrator taking away the blessings bestowed upon the family head and you're a vassal and you wouldn't have the protection either, that feels like a new thing he just said. I don't recall that ever being stated before. To me, the most interesting part of the chapter was Beliver saying the administrator would take away Traumeray's power if he lost. Yes. We do know he made some type of agreement deal with the administrator of the floor to run the test, but we don't know, exactly. Androssi was thick as F this chapter. She was. I've seen people saying Bam was V inside since the next hiatus, but still didn't expect it to be revealed now. I'm with you, Rebirth. Uber Chan strikes again. Facts. Wasn't just his authority to command creatures? Here's the thing. I've been thinking about this since the Floor of Death because of what Garam said. Yo, Kaibo, lay the whole theory on me. All of it. I might do a community post and just ask people and do a stream talking about it. But type whatever you need to type. Today I'm listening. Usually I'm like, this V shit. Today I will listen. In the name of Jesus, I will listen today. I'm thinking Bam only has V's powers inside him. I'm still hanging on to Bam being his own person. It could be a battle for supremacy inside the body. Like, Bam has to actually deal with the fact that his father is carrying this abnormal amount of hatred, if you will, and trying to take over his body to reenact it, and Bam wins or absorbs him. Bam is the great devourer. Some people have the idea that it could be the outside god that he was supposedly resurrected with. Hard to say. We got 53 people in here. Make sure you hit the like button, please. Make sure you hit the like button. Appreciate it. And share it. Appreciate y'all. LOL. Bong Bong is an extremely broken item for how early they got it in the tower. It's so good. I thought the Blood Tamara would have put more work in, but clearly it hasn't. It hasn't. So, yeah. What was I at? I mean, the flashback established the possibility of V returning to Shinsu, but I didn't expect it to call himself V. We have also wanted to say, this didn't come out of left field. Like, the V hints have been there. And you know that weird thing in the ground that Belleria was talking to and touching? We've seen that before many times. And like that, there's just this one thing where it almost looks like the sun is trying to peek over the horizons, which is supposed to be some type of representation of Bam's power. That's another one that I always recall seeing. So like, it's not like I haven't actually seen this before, but again, the ideas are good. The ideas can be great. You know what I always tell you guys, execution is key. Execution is everything. You could conceptually have a brilliant idea, but if you don't know how to make it come to life, people are not going to be receptive to it, even if it's actually brilliant or you have something brilliant. You got to be able to deliver. The V is Bam. 3 people were right. Oh no, facts. Uber-chan was on her tails tech carrying around and tossing Bam the hedgehog around this chapter. Oh, let me open this. Oh shoot, this is for later. Okay, guess I'll do it later. I don't know. Maybe I'll just highlight it. Cause I don't know why it's doing that. I need me a like Chi. Androssi is Arlene. He sealed his Shinsu into Bam like Minato and Naruto. I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe. I believe Mizuno and Androssi are in this arc for the eventual Bam. Why are you when Bam loses themselves? Okay. And the version like Bam is Bam. But then again, the crossroads, the question thing that teleported them here was like, what is she's like, Bam is Bam. I guess Bam is not. V is V. Bam is V. V is Bam. V for Vendetta. I don't. What's going on? Django, what the hell is going on? eNKIDU tried to sneak Bam and ended up in the abyss. You see Bam be like, bro, both of you guys, come at me and fight with all your might? I'm like, who do you think you are over there? He said, I just fought Dumas. You two? A pack. Gustang's big plan to cause the family has to fall might be to engineer situations where they can break their contracts so the in-tower habitants can have a chance. I'm still trying to remember exactly what he was trying to do with the Fitbit, though. The Apple Watch. All for one moment with V here. When telling Bam the story of Arlene and how her baby was removed. Hold up, because I need to check the exact wording, but not like that. But the baby is me. No, the baby is... Okay. Let's shoot. Where did I go? V gonna be mauling when Bam forgives everyone. V versus Bam could be interesting. It could be. I actually also like the idea of Bam and Luce like having an ideological and physiological, a philosophical clash in their ideals of how FUG should be run moving forward when he kind of steps into that Slayer role, What do you think of V controlling Bam for a while for the others to get more powerful and have an arc to get Bam back? I don't think I'm interested in that. Unless like what do you mean what do you mean exactly, Daniel, when you say V controlling Bam? What are you envisioning? Like he's just taking over, doing more crazy stuff, or like doing less stuff because it's not his body? Like what do you like? Give me a little more context. V would want Bam to not repeat his mistakes. You think some people think that V's not a good person anymore since the war, and he's lost who he used to be when he was climbing, and he's just like a vengeful, I don't want to say spirit, but entity, if you will. When Bam looked into Viola's, Bam when turned into Viola looked identical to V, but brown eyes instead of blue. When the admin said was not the promised one in that chapter, Bam the true final boss, calling it now. I'm still team Hadon. Hadon's the menace of the tower. I'm not mad at it though. There are actually people who think that, so I'm not mad at it. I'm positive V has good intentions, but I don't know about who put V inside Bam. If Arlene put V's essence inside Bam, she's no better than Jihad. Well said. Belleria eNKIDU played himself. He's just not it. Surviving Dumas has got to be a huge confidence boost. Surviving Dumas is crazy. The Fitbit seems to hold technology that allows anyone to use Shinwan. Oh, yes, that's what it was. Because Rachel had it. Or like a fake version. Incredibly unlikely to mean anything, but did the line I am V or you can call me V would be needlessly confusing if it wasn't V though? maybe it's some facsimile of what did Patagana say? It was a Taraka clan member that ate V and is using V's memories, emotions, and personality. It could be some like facsimile of what V was, or like a portion of his power or identity. Like I'm not sure exactly what it is. Like someone put up earlier, is this some Naruto type ish, where Minato and I don't remember his mom's name at all, but she was the previous Jinchuriki of Kurama, couldn't hold them inside. Like I don't know. I just gotta see it play out. That's really all the best I can do for the time being. V pulls out Garuda and says, "This is how you use your power." He controls him. Like honestly, that'd be wrong. Like this is how you combine. This is how you collectively use all the moving things and consolidate all the powers inside of you, my son. I don't think I'm mad at that. Kurigam did it first, huh? Well, their baby is deceased, so we can really say V is the father of Bam, his son. You're getting a little, like, you're getting deep there. But I mean, it just depends on, some people raise kids that are not their own and always look at them at their kid, It just depends. I mean, biologically, I get what you're saying. Betting Bam is going to be given V's memories before season 4. I don't think V will take over. Check. Oh, sorry, something early. Okay, check. Chapter 320 from season 2. Gurm says Arlene is the one who began this whole tragedy and also the one who brought you into this world. Brought, not birthed. Okay. Well, I mean, some parents say, I've brought you into this world. I can take you out. It could not be as deep as you think, but okay, keep going though. I'm listening. Today I'm listening to all the V theories. Today you got me. I apologize for being so dismissive for like 3 years. I was wrong, maybe. I was wondering if Loose Like finally meets Bam for the first time. It'll be Bam or it'll be Welcome Back, My Lord, I've Been Waiting situation. And by the time they meet, he'll be V. That would be so interesting. And then you have to wonder every time Haru or anyone said, my God, were they talking about Bam's full potential? Or did someone know that V was in there in some capacity? And it was always about V being the true God. And is it the outside God? Did V go outside and become the outside God? Like, just so many questions. Mito. Gustang getting the Fitbit ironically gives back the right to Yushin Wanryu that V originally gave everyone. I think Bam is a reincarnation of V. So Kagome Kikyo Kagome type beat? Is that what we're thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I need me a lover like Chi-Chi. Let me open this for later. We're going to check what they're doing. Just leave that at that. Can't reach this page. Alright, cool. I guess. Oh, here we go. Bam is the father of V. That is true. Oh, you think Bam is V's father? Wait, I said that is true. Like, no, it's not. V is Bam's father. Yes, like the stream. Shout out to 67 of you in here. We're talking about all. I'm accepting every V theory you've ever had that I've dismissed and not listened to. Today's the day. I'm listening today. I was wrong. I'm listening. Or I was overly dismissive. I think V is Arlene's dead child. Bam was just a blank slate meant for V to take over, but Rachel interfered, gave Bam a personality, hopes, and wishes. 2 personalities in one body. That is interesting. Where are we? SIU, where are you? Slave in utero, where are you taking us, brother? Where are we going? Where is this ride? Where's destination? You don't know how to use your power? Let me show you. Rising Yu Yu Hakusho type beat. Okay, maybe V is just an alias that the power inside of Bam is using for itself. I've had that. I've considered that. Garam, could you really call her a mother? I'm not so sure about that. Okay. Furthermore, she carries both the corpses of her child and V with her. At the end of her diary in the pocket, she mentions. I'll get back to your part 2 in a second. V versus Z might actually happen, and they might actually have to beef, unlike Bam and Zard. He said, "Holy." Yep, he's in here. The only people I could see knowing about V and Bam is Waryun and Looselek. I could see maybe someone else in FUG knowing, like a super higher up or a hidden elder we're not really familiar with. That there's a lot of like administrative behind the work stuff maybe that someone that V trusts. But I think the number of people that know is extremely low though. Also, to be fair, we never saw V's death. We were told about it, so maybe he escaped outside and maybe made a deal with outside God too. That's the point. Like, I never necessarily bought into the idea he self-deleted, but we don't know for sure, obviously. Do you think the weapon Wagner got in the data world knew about V and that's why it wanted to kill Bam? The soul edge he got in the hidden floor, what Simi calls the sword art arc. The data floor. You think that could... That's interesting to think if that weapon was meant to take out V. Then you gotta wonder now who really sent that to Wagner then. Was that like Zahard or something? I'm thinking about that, Crashy. I'm thinking about that. I mean, Daniel. Bam is the body who has his father and spirit within him. Damn, he the Holy Trinity. I have so many more questions, but I'm giving it 7.5. That's actually what I gave it. I really dislike Androssi getting the rag treatment. I swear I saw the panel twice with her cheering Bam on. I think I'm gonna go with Bam's personal assessment of her, like her knowing that she was you're in the way, and she's just staying in close proximity in case Bam needs help. Cause I wasn't sure if Bam was at 100% or not, but clearly he's not. He's saying he can't expend as much energy, but I guess fighting Dumas and like Han said, surviving Dumas will give you crazy confidence. V coming from the line is interesting. Bam drew it to refer to his true self, so maybe Bam is V. We're just gonna have to see what happens, but maybe Bam is no longer V, and Bam has been Bam for so long that Bam is Bam. Maybe Androssi was right. Bam is Bam. Bomb is bomb. Yodu is Yodu. Let me stop. So the line was drawn as Bam's power. We saw V get a special power at the right spot, so I wonder if that's the power and V melded into Shinsu to become one with the power. That'd be interesting. Because again, it's me trying to figure out, is it really V? Is V being resurrected? Is this the 25th time it's supposed to happen? Did Arlene and V put his essence, power, Shinsu ability in there with memories and stuff so we can talk to Bam with some Naruto type beat? There's just a lot of ways to tackle it. And until we kind of laser in and move closer to the final destination, all I got is speculation. Might have missed you talking about it, but did you catch Joe's theory video about Bam's origins? No, I haven't. I haven't caught that. You guys can tag me in that. Or I could go find it. I could find it myself. V taking over. V takeover incoming. Bam is done for. CVL time. CBL gone. Bringing CVL. Might be time. I like the idea of them fighting for supremacy in the body and Bam almost having to devour his own father in a way that he just never thought he'd have to do something to his own flesh and blood, you know? I'm hoping one of his parents he can like though. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That she finally made it out to a place without Jihad and the images, but she could not let go of her child or her beloved. So could it be Arlene that did something kind of crazy, you know? So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? ID. I see you. Let me give you mod powers. You can be an administrator. How do I do this? Why don't I ever know how to do anything? Why can't I ever do anything on this? Give me some powers. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Where was I at? Chat is moving a little faster than I can keep up with. But you know how it go. Damn it. I can read. Where was I at? I'm going back here. The letters are bigger. Crashy. I read that. Might have missed you talking about it. No, we'll Carson, remind me to watch the video if I forget. Bam's been acting different since his fight with White. Bro thinks he's him. He hasn't been acting different, but I feel it. But not V getting in Arlene's coochie once and then being reborn and coming out of her the coochie the second time. Hey, yo, tranquilo. Personally, I'm not sure how to feel about the V thing just yet because it just happened much faster than I expected. Execution is key for me. I'm going to see how it plays out. I'm just going to be cautiously optimistic. Do you think the void has something to do? Leviathan is kept in the void. Do you think the void is so big that V could have got lost, but he's been inside the whole time? That's an interesting way of thinking, because it said that space in him is like endless, like it never ends. And Leviathan is something like the things that he's seeing are the powers that Bam has absorbed into his like endless mega 100,000 terabyte hard drive, right? So it's a good question. So I don't think he was lost based on what he said, that he was asleep and he needed an extreme hatred to wake him up. So I'm going to go with what is being said, but it'd be interesting to deceive. Like that was one of those things that was lost. He couldn't really find. V pulled a Madara. Bam has V's soul. Ghost has V's body. They have to fuse to make V whole. There you go. There you go. That might explain why Bam instinctively attacked Jahab the moment he saw him. I could also see Rachel knowing. Rachel knowing actually would make sense. He's a monster. The knight. The whole knight chestnut dichotomy. It actually makes a lot of sense. SCU, please kill Androssi. Now I'm losing my mind. Devin, chill this week. Let Uber chat rock just this week. Chill. Tranquilo. Bryce the Void is Arlene's. That's why there's so much space in that. Oh my God. What's really interesting is that Leviathan may have teleported to eNKIDU to V, meaning Leviathan may be working with V. Leviathan might be trying to get out of there. That's an interesting thing. Maybe he let him there. Like he didn't really try to eat him. Holland got to be one of the most shafted characters in a single arc. He's just going through it. They were like, yo, this guy's an up-and-comer. He's nice. Erling bought Holland type B. And then it was just like, no, he's always, man. Oh, man. Like the video, everybody. Like the video. Shout out to 70 people in here. Do these guys run out of stamina or Shinsu when they retire? I just stopped trying to, like, understand that, but I just know Bam is saying he is still reeling from his fight with Dumas. That's the best I can give you. Bong Bong is useful. Bong Bong is probably like one of the best items we see consistently being used. Like it honestly comes so damn clutch. Also, didn't Bam show with the blue Thressa? We still have no clue of its origins. It might have been linked to the power of the outside god. It's not impossible. I don't think Bam is V, by the way. I am more so on the lines of some form of V's power, and it could be V's power, abilities, memories, personality, emotions somehow implemented to have a conversation with him. I'm not sure though, but what's really throwing me off is the line about the hatred waking him up, and it's like V's supposed to kind of be the good guy, the nice guy, the one that he was more charismatic. So it's just like, what, did something change after the war? Referring to Bam as a monster to bring ruin to the tower is making much more sense, since he's carrying the anger and resentment of those of the tower returned to Shinsu into him. The void inside Bam is a whole ass new tower that has nothing in it yet. He is the god of his tower. It just doesn't have anything in it yet besides Leviathan and V. That's interesting, Bryce. Think Arlene tried to resurrect V and Bam devoured him, and that's why he's a monster. This is some Taraka clan-ish for real. To offer this child's body to the god on the outside, and someday that god's power will enter this child's body and awaken him again. Awaken who? Who's him? Bam said, so fight with all your might. What is this aura? Yo, he was looking, that was mad condescending. I loved it though. I loved it. Maybe V's a gift from Arlene and the outside god, a piece of his father to help him when needed most. Maybe he'll protect him when he needs it most type thing. My only pushback, Crashy, is why would hatred awaken him and not something like Bam being in danger or love or something, or his, I don't know. Why hatred? What did Wonder Woman say? Hate is useless. Sometimes. We've taken it at face value since the first time, but now, yeah, the words V spoke at the end about him returning to the tower and following the path sounds just like Arlene's prophecy of her dead child coming back to life. Yes, it does. I will say most of the parents in this series are trash people. Facts. So that's why Jihad said I already. Oh, could you have been seeing through straight to V? Like, didn't I already body you? But I think I don't know. That's interesting. But he did say you have her eyes, like Arlene's eyes. So maybe he meant Bam, because Bam, Well, no, I'm saying what would have been their baby died. What is taking over a corpse is not his son. Okay, I got you. Maybe V's self-deleting was how Arlene made it out of the tower. I always feel like his sacrifice probably had some type of meaning to it. He didn't just die or delete himself. Minecraft. Did everyone's translation have this line where V's voice said that he is the God who will fulfill your resentments? It could just be wording to help convince eNKIDU, but I find it concerning that someone who seemed like a humble in the flashbacks is now referencing themselves as gods. You know what? I never considered the idea that this could be a ploy or a trick or a ruse or a scheme to get, what the information he needs, or maybe he knows in some way, shape, or form him being there puts Bam in danger. The twist is that Bam is basically just meant to be a shell for V's reincarnation. He's not his son either. To fight his fate, he has to surpass V. Bam said he failed V, tried to replace him against that of Jihad. I don't know if I remember that line. Could you link the chapter for that? I don't remember that line. It would be interesting if Bam loses and V takes over. He sounds arrogant and has a god complex. How would Bam's companions react to this? I hear you. I just again, that's one of those things. I just have to see how it's executed. As long as it's done well, I have no issue. I just need to be done well. That's all. So Naya, I'm gonna head out for now, but once I'm home, I got my laptop. I'm gonna type it all out. Blame MatPat for all the theories I've been in the back of my head, but so many hints make sense. What I'll do for you, Kaiba, is I'll have I'll make a community post, and then we'll have a stream talking about it. Holland needs therapy and a chiropractor. Beauty care. He needs everything. Nobody's going through it. Bam must have had no hatred in his heart to require the fusion of Belarusian and eNKIDU to awaken V. Holland for real getting back shots from SLU, losing to Bam. Gustang cursing his tongue. Traumray was ripping it out, and then putting him through the further ish. Made my man become a mermaid. Maybe Arlene corrupted V, which is why he was awakened by resentment. Oh, I like the idea of her spell corrupting his spirit. And maybe Bam can restore it. Maybe the thing inside of Bam is V alter on some fate-ish. What I find interesting about the floor of death, Rachel called herself the god of prophecy. V called himself the promised one. I feel like SU is going to reveal something major soon. I do see a major reveal coming. Absolutely. I think when V died, either he turned himself into a demon or Arlene took his soul and made him that way. He now gets power from all the resentment in the tower, like Leviathan, the hatred towards Traumray. I wonder if Bam would ever have enough hatred in his heart to awaken V's power naturally. Also, the monster label is probably because he devoured V on accident. V definitely isn't a pure good guy. There have been plenty of hints. Oh, I agree with this. Because when he'll need him the most is when Zahard is in front of him, and the hatred on V could awaken inside himself at that point, or that's my theory at least. Like, Bam is going for the final fight with Zahard and V's soul awakens because that's his own hatred. Okay. Reread the beginning of 631. V got that Kendrick level of hate. V is that dark change. I want to see Gustang and Traumray's reaction to V waking up. You said reread 361? The beginning? Okay, I got you. Let me pull that up. 361. I need me up. He said read the beginning. Do you think this problem will end up with this? I'm sorry. Whoa. Didn't you wait? What part do you want me to read? Scope. Just reread the beginning in general. I got to head off to work, but I'll be listening. I think what we have to wait and see is how V views Bam as a person. Yes, we're gonna have to just take the patient approach here. But I appreciate you coming through. 77 of y'all in here. Make sure you hit that like button. We talking about all things related to V, any V theory you've ever had. Today is the day Naya Hemmings listens, because I have not been listening. Anytime I'm like, Ghost is V, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, all right. Didn't you know that if you cut the pipes, the robot soldiers will stop? I knew. Then why did you take your clothes off and go in there instead of cutting them right away? I wanted to go in there because it looked interesting. That crazy bastard, how shameless. Just a rice pot and decision to share power. Okay. So have you made your choice, user? Choice. Do you mean if I will share with everyone this power? Or will I keep it to myself? That's right. The answer to that is obvious. I will share it with everyone because I can't climb this tower alone. Well, because of your choice, all life in this tower will benefit from evolution. Obviously, it will not be only you guys who will evolve. Your enemies, even the seeds of evil that are dissolved in the Shinsu will benefit from it. Revolution and evolution are not always good and beneficial. Your choice may increase the power of evil life or allow you to be contaminated by that evil. I see where you're going with this scope. I see it. I see the vision. So with him making that decision, he made himself weaker to like those. Hold on, or you could, and you or those around you couldn't get killed or hurt in the process. Won't you regret it? Yes, I will not regret it, and he probably did. I don't want to be the only one privileged. That power is something everyone needs. Good. Your decision as a user has been made. Even if you fail and dissolve into the Shinsu, because of your choice, the tower system will forever allow everyone to enjoy the evolutionary power resulting from revolution. And in gratitude for the blessings of the tower, let me give you a gift. This is a mystical blue fire. It will strengthen and protect your chosen companions. Of course, like all fire, this one can make you burn if you misuse it. May your journey be filled with glory. We'll meet again, tower climbers. Latum. All right. Oh, wait, where was I at? I want to see Gustang and Trauma's reaction to Viva waking up. I think Baza is officially dead now. It's possible. What if the tragic truth is that Garab never told Bam was that he devoured V's soul and power? It could be. It would be kind of crazy if that happened. Maybe her spell went wrong or it went berserk. 361. Just with the rice pod and decision to share power, it makes me wonder who V or Bam Rachel was referring to when she said Arlene could call him a monster. Or like, I'm afraid of the night. Remember how Bam's name, the 25th Bam, could mean 25th chestnut and 25th night? That's a line I've never forgotten about. I always knew that Rachel's like whatever she said about it would come back and surface in some way, shape, or form. Can't say I expected it to surface in the way that it has though. But it is very intriguing, all things considered. It really is. I think the resentment and hate may have to do with his role while he was alive. After the 10 family heads turned on the people and started to see them as insects, V became their god and they want to finish Jahard. Don't let V and Leviathan team up, they're going to kill them at a trauma. I wonder if Gustang is also aware of V Bam, given what Dumas said to him when he let him go. You think Dumas is that? You know what? I guess Dumas could be one of those outlier in tower. I don't know. I don't know what to think, but it's an interesting thought. I hope that this V stuff consolidates Bam's powers into one thing. Someone made the joke earlier, like how Garuda did for Maruna. Just like, this is how you use your body and your powers, son. Here's the controls for 5th stage. Like, so when you press down right X, down right punch, you throw a Hadouken. This is the dragon punch motion to do a Shoryu, like Tatsumaki Senpukyaku. I don't think Zahard and V are evil. They are likely both pawns with similar ideals, but different ideologies who have been trapped by the gods of the tower. V wanted to stop them by force, Z passively. Okay. I think there will be a civil war in Bam plus Blue Thressa plus Best Girl, Black Mars versus V, Leviathan, eNKIDU, every devoured thing picking a side. V unalive could have been a spell he used to enter the corpse due to anger for the dedicated Arlene, while under Arlene did another spell or Arlene killed him for the spell. V mode. Now I remember that first deleted chapter of TOG that said the boy was born on the night the tower cried. I do remember that. This is back when they had some different translations and names for a lot of characters. Remember? Do you guys remember when the Kun family name was spelled like this, like literally like Kun with a K, or did that send? What did I just do? Look at did not send. Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Hold on, try again. Like this, and then it was like it was. What the fuck is this thing doing? I didn't ask for any of this. I don't know what's going on. I just want to chat publicly. Yes. There was this. There was Shinsu, Androssi, like Maxethian, I think Mexis, like stuff like that. Also, small world. I went to college with Joe. I had no clue he was into TOG, but when we graduated and went our separate ways, I found him on YouTube. Small world. One of my really old friends found me from one of the streams I did from. I used to play me and this guy used to go at it in Melee way back in the day. Good dude. I'm not gonna say his name. Good dude, but he saw me on Brago's stream and he emailed me. I saw the email like 2 weeks later. I was like, yo, what? we actually got a chance to reconnect and talk and hang out. He doesn't live in my city though, but that was pretty cool. But yeah, small world. And the only time I was ever recognized was once at an EB game. Someone was like, "Yo, you're an ID Hemmings, right? Like you do Tower of God." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." Like I was like, because I'm just like a careful person. Who's like, I don't know you, bro. I've never seen you before, so don't say my name. But yeah, that's cool. Sorry, I got distracted. The shout out to Joe. V was supposedly uniquely immune to the detachment of the other 13 great warriors when climbing. V calling himself a god makes me think it isn't him, or at least not all him. Maybe some type of spell or something that got infiltrated. Maybe he was susceptible to the evil in the Shinsu when he returned to it or something. Kind of reminds me of some like Netherrealm resurrection with like Liu Kang and Kitana from Mortal Kombat. V might not even know where he is and crashed out, leading to Holland catching even more strays. V uses Bam's power better than Bam. Yep, he's going to go crazy. One last thing, eNKIDU entering Bam gave him another vessel in order for me to use. Maybe Bam was meant to become V's vessel originally. Interesting. Yeah, because aside, Kunadwan, Huaruyun, Dumas was the first to recognize Iraq as an ancient the first sight. That's a great point. And Dorothy, yes. Haku taught us. And Dorothy. He taught us. We know. We have that tech now. And it was not the essence of bravery or apery or murder. It's the essence of nothingness. No, not now. Well, under the line, SU said he purposely removed from the chapter because it would be too confusing. He did remove a chapter. I remember that. Yes. There's a line he said about the god being bored the night the tower cried or something like that. There's a good chance V can also devour if he was what devoured the souls and almost killed the blue Teresa. When fighting Ran, Bam said he felt something dark rising up while him fighting right. I do recall him saying that. I don't remember him referencing V specifically, but maybe this is his identity crisis. This kind of no, I cannot spoil that because I cannot spoil that. I will not spoil that. Hopefully V remind his son about his trick bag, and then he will finally see him fully merge his powers. I like the idea that V could give him a lesson to consolidate everything and use them very efficiently. I'd be okay with that. Who did I play in Melee? I played Young Link. This is before I ever played Smash competitively in any capacity or knew about it. So I probably still would pick Young Link, but if I'm gonna try to have a serious battle, I'll probably pick Falco. Did Brago ever start TOG? I feel like he may have started it, but I don't think it meshed with him that well, and his audience don't think maybe they didn't care that much. But he's more of a One Piece guy. I even remember. I know King of Recon was reading it for a bit, and I want to say King of Lightning, Cole, but I am very mind my own business. I don't know what nobody's doing. I just been in my own. I just been doing me, working out, and doing what I gotta do. Like. Maybe V is there for a reason too. We know Zahard broke the keys to untravel the untraveled floors into the 13 series and the rings. Maybe V is supposed to help find a key for Bam, but he awoke early. He was supposed to awaken when he saw Zahard. Now, when you say saw Zahard, do you think the data version of Zahard or the power he sent through at the end of the hidden floor should have maybe make it rise a some bit? Like, just or physically actually the literal Jihad, like the king of the tower is right here. Boom. V could be sealed like how Minato was in Naruto, but that's not truly him. That's just the last of his powers. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to see V dying with resentment and negative emotions considering how everything went down. I agree. It wouldn't be crazy. Because, I mean, hold on. Let me finish this. Although we are led to believe he could also see the future. Cole got into the dog cage and bounced. Yeah, I don't blame him. Bam and V finally going to play catch ball in the Kirby's father-son bonding void. How many of you guys have played Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess? And you know about the Hyrule Historia timeline split thing. If you don't want to be spoiled on that, if you care to any capacity, in like 10 seconds, just like plug your ears for like a minute. But I'm gonna wait a sec. So we're gonna, cause it made me think of one specific moment of something that happened. Okay. So there was a golden wolf you would find in Twilight Princess that would help you and teach you certain moves. Now later on, it was revealed that is the one of the direct descendants of the hero of time, who you are currently, like the hero of Twilight, if you will, right? So the Link that you played as Majora in Majora's Mask and in Ocarina of Time actually ended up dying with a lot of resentment and unfinished, unresolved emotions, and became I want to say a Stalfos. I can't remember the word right off the top of my head. And he was able to go on with peace when he passed on all of his fighting skills and moves to his descendant. So some of this reminded me a little bit of that. Like, yeah, V could have absolutely been like a stand-up guy to the best of his ability, but when everything went wrong in his life, he died with hatred, resentment, and bad negative emotions that maybe through the Shinsu circle of life became a little darker. And then when possibly Arlene went bippity boppity boob and got him Leviosa into Bam, he's like, what keeps you going? And he went like the Hound. Hate. Hate. The child and adult timelines. Oh god, the Delta. I don't actually like the Delta timeline. I don't subscribe to it. I think it's dumb and stupid, and every game could be its own self-contained thing or whatever. I'm just saying, like, I know people really adhere to the Hyrule Historia timeline, and they changed it multiple times in my life too. So it's like whatever. Why my neck? My neck? My back? My. That was an intrusive thought. It won. Totally won. What's up, fam? I can't wait to hear theories. I gave up on the V theories a while back, but I wonder if Bam was able to be resurrected using V Soul. V might just be Bam's battery back. Oh, this is some extra power maybe. I think Bam entered the tower too early. It should have been V, not Bam. Okay. I think the king of the tower, his power, his presence, and physical being in front of Bam might have been what awoken V no matter what. Okay. V is just a edgier Ninetales fox. I sometimes feel like the Black March was supposed to be the so-called Icarus, and that's why she liked Bam from the very beginning. And if she was a weapon, she would fulfill her dream of being with him. She does. I don't know what to do with the 13-month series yet, but that's interesting. I'll keep that in mind. Where the hell was I? The timeline, Zelda. Bam mission is to defeat Zahar to open the top to the higher floors. Maybe V will take control during the fight, take Zahar out, and then let Bam continue to climb. That'd be crazy. Just on some Shazam, like, or Captain Marvel if you're older. Just, I'm V now. Mink, mink, bink, bink. And then just go back to Bam. Shazam! He's a kid again. Also, if you think about it, Zahar hates V, right? Because Arlene and V leaving the group and caused the war, the dissolution of the group. Maybe it was Zahar's hatred that was supposed to awaken V. That's interesting. Though, if the line is V, then what the heck is the sun? I have the feeling that it's something from the outside, like the thorn, and maybe the key to transcend the power of an administrator to speculation. No, I think that sun thing is real. I don't know what it is yet, though. I was kind of thinking that, too. Just that I couldn't think he had enough hatred himself to do the same. When fighting that as Z the second time, Bam suppressed V before using Black Shinsu. I'm gonna revisit that fight and look at it with the extra context I have. Naya, I forgot that you fuck with A Song of Ice and Fire. Yeah, I mean, I've read The Song of Ice and Fire, and I've seen the Game of Thrones series, but I didn't read too many. I think I only read 2 of the books. Only 2 of them. It's time to face this without any hatred or fear is an illusion all created by me. That's not me. I like how Esther, you put hella focus on Icarus for like 20 chapters, then he's gone silent, and now we're still sitting on who is Icarus without answers. Maybe the time will come. Maybe it's the Black March. Oh, someone used Bhavati Vishnu on Bam's body and gave him V soul. What is the soul? The battery, or is it the source? All right, let's see what thing is saying. See if we can do our favorite segment this week. What is the issue? Why is it not working? Oh, I guess not. Yo, Chief, if you're in here, resend the link. I don't know what's going on. It's not working. Wait, what if V made a contract with an admin about having him soul immortal instead of his body? Oh. And maybe he could always flow into the Shinsu? That's interesting. I think Icarus is the first Towerborn to join the 13 bombs. I assume Bam didn't have a soul until now. Rachel is Icarus, Bam is V. It does present the question of the level of hatred needed to awaken him, because Leviathan has been inside Bam for a while, and Leviathan hates trauma. Rachel is Rachel. Come on, guys. I wonder what Rachel is cooking, because I think she'll finally get a power up this arc. Yeah, she might. Another possibility for how V got inside Bam is the data floor. Bam learned how to write the line on the data floor, and maybe they were just already a backup of V like everyone else. Everyone could have been a part of giving V's backup to Bam. Best character is solely her own. I'm kind of curious if the 13-month series souls were originally climbers from when they were... That's interesting. 13. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's just not working. Sorry, Chief. You know what I could do? As a substitute, I could read the comments that are on this thing and see what we get. It's not what Korea thinks, unfortunately, but they do be commenting here. Let's see if they have anything interesting to say. Let's take a gander. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but nothing we can do about it. Just let it be. It's okay. It's all good. We can make this a little bit bigger. Let's just read these and see if they have anything interesting to say. Okay, this actually didn't help me. I need to zoom in. So what I'm actually gonna have to do now is make this smaller. Oh no, that's fine. I think that's fine for you guys. You guys can see that. Okay. As an Androssi lover, this chapter was pretty embarrassing to read. My girl needs to power up ASAP. That aside, holy cliffhanger. Bam is a vessel for V. This pulling a Madara. This is my all-time new favorite chapter. Holy hell. With reference to the preceding chapters, does it not suggest that Bam is the vessel for V to achieve his resurrection? Bruh, he thought he could devour our Bam, the devourer himself. Thank you for the translation. Also, SCU making Androssi thick as F in this chapter. Horny! Rage bait. Oh, it's hidden. Can I see it? I cannot. My prediction was correct. V is alive. POV, check my comment in the chapter 632. Look at him trying to take credit. People have been saying this for years. No way. Thanks for the translation. Anyone know SU social handles? Who's the administrator? We need to remember Bam is technically as old as the family heads. I mean, maybe. Oh, ish. Looks like it's the case. We will see the Sun and Bam is the original power. You can devour anything, even the tower itself, according to the lore. There will be a struggle for control between Bam and V. Would you guys like to see a Bam struggle between father and son? Like, give me your body. I hate them. I gotta kill them all. Like, father, calmez-vous. Say, d'accord. I got this. I'm him. I'm here. It's CBL till the day that we die. Could be that. Could be. Link. Yeah, I was gonna send via X. Nah, don't worry about it. Who cares? 90% sure V is sun based on the white fight. We even see black figures smiling when Bam is first told of the two deaths. Although it's possible V was buffed by the god of the outside. Okay. I mean, it's not hard to imagine since there is the ghost of the 13 weapons who was a prior princess. No, I'm good. What's up, Obi? One Kenobi. Yo, what happened to Rack and Kun? Did they ever pop out of Dumas? Yeah, they did, but they did, and I think healed them. And Dumas said I'll watch over them and keep them safe. Go to the family leader. If it serves a purpose other than cool fight, fair. No, I would prefer V to be something to guide him for good or evil. Bam, calm down, old man. We can resolve this over connect for checkers. V, now let me say, I hate the way that he walks, the way that he talks. I hate the way that this is a hard dress. A fight for the body just seems to be too tropey for me. I get you. If V says CBL till we die, he deserves my hatred from him. What's up? V could give Bam help to develop his stagnant character, or at least consolidate his powers and get him to use his irregularness more efficiently. But I've always been comfortable with Mazzino teaching him that in floor 77 if he ever gets to wall hike song, honestly. I've always been Mazzino being like, little babies, welcome. He's over there posing and everyone's like, man, move. And like, this is the actual leader, Bayek Ryun. And he's over there, drippy, Korean, pretty boy swag. Floats down with his ultimate Shinsu control. I feel like they're going to bully Mazzino the whole arc. They're just going to berate him with words. All right. Let me look at the chapter and see if anything else specific I wanted to mention. Is anybody else really upset at Androssi for just not leaving? And I know... Oh, this is something I wanted to mention. After this comment, I think V and Bam will have some conflict because of the Jesus parallels with Bam. He's going to convince his dad that running around Old Testament style doesn't work. Chatbot GPT Mazzino. When it comes to eNKIDU and Bellery or eNKIDU Rear, Bellerkidu, whatever you want to call the combination of them two, do you guys find it's obvious when one is in control, or when the other is in control, or when they're working together, or are you kind of guessing? I felt like there was moments earlier where he would use a different text bubble and style to showcase it was eNKIDU, then back to normal to showcase it was Bellery. But I'm having a hard time knowing. I'm like, are they working together right now? Is this Bellerier's knowledge? Is it eNKIDU's? Like, I think maybe he should make that a bit more clear, if possible. I don't know if anyone agrees. Maybe you don't. It's okay. It's all right. Like the video, everybody. Like the video. Blick the Blake button. Blick the Blake button. We are more likely a Naruto talking to his mom moment at some point. I thought it was fine that she didn't leave. Yeah, it didn't really bother me. I get why people are mad though. No more mad at SCU for how he chooses to write, how he writes there. I'm guessing halftime. Half the time. I feel like we are getting 80% through with TOG, this great game. I feel like this great game will lead to the final war with Zard. Bam gets to learn from Lustek and Urek to prep for war. And then we continue to climb up like the 134th floor and above. And Androssi didn't bother me this chapter. I think when Belkidu had his horn out, that was eNKIDU. I think V was talking to eNKIDU at the end of the chapter. I also think that the roar maybe was eNKIDU, the roar, the scream. When he's dumb, he's eNKIDU. When he yaps, it's Bellery. Honestly, I don't know. All this aside, tired of Bam manhandling two high rankers with no power-ups was awesome. Tired Bam. I like how his Shinsu works. Rings to fill the orbs, buffs the bow. Oh no, he was showcasing his ability, and he talked cash to them like, "You guys do your best, fight together, use everything you got, don't hold back." And I'm like, Cash Money Mark? You talking cash? Okay. Okay. Now I'm super interested in what Arlene actually did, knew, and wanted. Honestly, I need some answers. I'm intrigued. It's interesting, but we need some answers. Now more questions. You don't got question powers. I got some questions. I would be mad if we were 80% through. eNKIDU. Oh, wait. Actually, that's a good point. Belarus is just a ranker. eNKIDU is hate on jello flubber. Don't know what he is. What made me wonder who does the sword and want Wagner to kill? V, Bam, Jod, and why him? Why not the other brothers? Just realize V being here ruins my Wagner in 13 months theory. I'm sorry for your theory. At least Belarus. I don't know. I don't know that if that holds eNKIDU back. I asked the question if you guys thought that eNKIDU it didn't matter, or like it's dependent on the body he's taking over to some degree. I don't know. Bam was talking to Holland and eNKIDU like they were like they were Ren. Why can't he act this more often? That's what I'm saying. He needs to start moving like that more often for real. Loops gather infinite Shinsu orb compresses it. Bow accelerated. His basic Shinsu skills are awesome by themselves. He has solid fundamentals now for sure. Imagine if Bam gets to the 77th floor and he has to be the one to teach erection. He's like, what the hell is that? I just punch people really hard. Belarus is an advanced. Is it advanced ranker? My bad. Upper ranker? My bad. I do also think that when Bam eventually gets V's memories, which I think will happen soon, we'll find out why Zahar didn't want to continue climbing the tower. I'm hella interested in that as well. I feel you. I almost feel like Arlene will show her face at the end of this arc, and maybe she made the revolution daycare and gave them all these ideas of greatness. I promise you guys we'll continue this conversation in the week because I do want to talk more V theories. I want to actually create my own and share it too. I'll make a community post and we'll read it on stream later on Twitch. But I want you guys to give me your ranking for the week. What would you rate the chapter out of 10? What was your favorite panel and your favorite piece of dialogue? I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10 as of right now. I could go up to an 8. There's a couple things I want to check, but I liked it, so I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. My favorite piece of dialogue was Bam talking smack to Holland and eNKIDU rear, Belarus being like, yo, there's one panel where he has the arrow. He looks so cold, just like, oh, when he went orb, he looks so unmoved, like, orb. I'm like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? And my favorite panel would probably be Bam with the arrow, if not that one. The one Androssi panel I'm sure we all enjoyed. Or some of us enjoyed. 7.5, 6, solid. A solid 6.5. 8 out of 10. 6.6. 6.5. 8.5, but we need to go back to Yamma and Boss in the Snow Garden. The Snow Garden would be cool. 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Really fun chapter. The last panel with Belarus and V saying he's the promised one. 8. I really liked when Bam told him he'll take both of them on at the same time. So did I. I enjoyed Androssi trolling Belly-Do. I thought she may have had a deeper plan, but I understood what Essie was trying to do here. I don't know that execution was the best. I'm not gonna kill him. He wanted to use Androssi as a ball and chain that would hold back Bam because you're in the way. Because she's in the way because she's not strong enough to deal with this, but she has an item that allows her to get around with a mobility technique and skill pretty seamlessly. 6.5, need more information before I'm willing to lower or raise my rating. I agree. 7.5 agreed. Favorite panel is the Bam and Androssi double stepping on Frauderer. That was a good one too. He's like, yo, he did say like, yo, he could hurt me. So when Tiara and everyone else was doing attacks at him, was he taking no damage and no pain? Because it made it seem like Bam was actually like, for some reason, because I guess a regular shenanigans could actually do damage to him, like hurt him. Like, oh, that hurted. 8 and everything Androssi did. Favorite panel was eNKIDU freaking out after trying to take over Bam with his misplaced confidence. Yeah. What did he think was going to happen? Does he not know irregulars are different? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Well, that being said, Bam negates Jello. Favorite panel is Leviathan trying to eat eNKIDU. That was funny too. Leviathan just like, are you hungry? Like, do you require sustenance? Like, why are you just angry? To bite something. Come here, little nigga. I don't even know who you are. Or it could be or maybe it was a plan to lead him somewhere. 7. The ending makes us go crazy with the intrigue and theory, so I raise it to an 8. All right, I respect it. I will try to do it Wednesday, Thursday, but I'll put the community post out. You guys can craft your theories today, Tuesday, and then Thursday before I come home from the plantation. By the way, I did get some bad news from there. I'm probably gonna not be there much longer just because it's not doing well. So I gotta figure something out. It's fine. I'll be fine. But I have so much time to figure it out. But appreciate you guys as always. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share it. Comment. I'm gonna have to go on a comment spree because I know I haven't been the best with replying recent. I've just been a little busy. I will get to it. So if you just see like, did this guy like and respond to a comment from like 3 weeks ago? Yes, I did. It was me. I'm the culprit.